And why did he make you so special? Why did he bless you? Think about it. I woke up this morning. Gotta smile when I say that shit. I woke up this morning. Go.
Yeah.
Yeah, that naked girl from the 1960s up there. That's my grandma when she was our age.
Yeah.
Freaking grandma.
Yeah.
No, it is not.
She met Hugh Hefner before he died.
What?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I'm just kidding. I made literally all of that up.
Fucked up.
Hello, Emily. How are you?
Hey, good. How are you?
Pretty good. Can't complain. Yeah, we're
I
just.
didn't really think you were doing a podcast.
Yeah, we're just recording this right here. I don't have all the nice equipment and whatnot, but I figured it'd just be fun to just have good conversations down here.
Who listens to it?
No one.
No, he got 500 views.
You got 500
I got 300 on one.
300 on one.
Like, do you put it on YouTube?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, I got really into listening to other podcasts, so I'm like, I'll just start my own, you know.
I never listened to a podcast.
Really? You can learn a lot. Here, I'll put the mic in between all of us.
Oh God.
Usually the legit ones, they have a mic that sets up, and I don't even know how to describe it. It's like a bendy thing, and then a microphone here, and you just talk into it.
Really?
And you can move it around, and they wear headgear so they can hear. This is just a mic in the middle of a table, but it gets the job done.
Wait, so what do you have written down? What questions are they questions?
No, we just have been talking normally. I don't know what he has written down.
I haven't even really looked at this. I just wrote down some topics the other day.
What are your topics?
Would you guys like me to read some of them?
Yes.
Yeah.
Meaningful struggle. Get comfortable being uncomfortable. And if you guys want to comment on any point, feel free. Narcissistic millennials. I think our generation's so narcissistic. It bugs the shit out of me.
I agree.
What do you think? What app or what platform do you think contributes to that the most?
Instagram.
Really? I think Instagram and Snapchat. I agree.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Instagram's kind of become super fake.
Mm-hmm.
It's
people look.
Even
like
I sometimes don't look like that in real life.
True.
I mean, I don't know. I edit my pictures.
Right.
So who knows?
Well, I mean, it kind of makes sense though, because you're gonna want to market yourself, and you're marketing yourself through a visually oriented visually oriented platform.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, I guess you're going to market yourself to the best of your ability, which sometimes comes off as false advertising and a little bit fake.
Yeah. And it's all the, I don't know, in the filters too. Mm-hmm. And looking at my pictures.
Mm-hmm. And it makes everybody's lives feel a lot better than what they are. Then you're seeing all these highlights of all these other people's lives on a daily basis.
Dang.
Well, that makes you feel bad because you're like, shit, my life sucks.
Yeah, you start comparing yourself.
Yeah.
Totally.
That's so funny. I hate social media, I'm not gonna lie.
I have a love-hate relationship for it.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, he just got Snapchat back.
I did! I just got Snapchat.
Yeah, he hasn't had it.
Why?
I haven't had it all of college. Pretty much all of college that I can remember.
I should do that. I should delete something. That'd be healthy.
Which one would you delete?
I never use Facebook. I should feel like I should delete something that I use a lot though. So probably Instagram.
True.
I get on it all the time. Yeah, I shouldn't.
I delete the Apple app, but I always find a way back. I legitimately,
What?
I'm addicted to Instagram. I'll admit it. I am addicted to. Well, I'm addicted to Twitter too.
I forgot my Twitter password. I just never got on.
Yeah,
That's good.
Yeah, I
Good
stopped
for you.
Twitter.
Yeah.
You quit getting on?
Yeah, I stopped when I was in high school.
Okay.
But I still get notifications.
It's funny. Twitter's funny.
Twitter's like Facebook though. I can't get into it.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know. You just post random things.
Yeah. It's got its own
It's like the millennial Facebook.
kind of subculture of humor. It's very it's like internet humor. Mm-hmm. The shit that you laugh at on Twitter isn't necessarily what you laugh at being here.
Yeah, that's true. Mm-hmm. I don't really know though. I haven't been on Twitter in a long time.
Fair enough.
What other topics do you have on there, Jordan?
Yeah.
What other topics do I have? What don't I have?
I don't know. Is that a topic?
Yeah, I'm just kidding.
Is that a topic?
No.
What don't I have?
Time management. That's important in
that's
college.
a very good
I'm
one.
fucking awful.
Pleb shit. Bad at that.
Time management, yes.
It's a hard skill.
I was up to like 3:30 in the morning last night. Working on
my.
stuff at the library, yeah.
Did you have a test today?
No, I had a speech, but I like did my outline, but it was a terrible outline. And then I redid the entire outline and made it good. And I had no time to like prepare, so I gave the worst speech of my life today.
It's okay. Did you get the time limit?
Okay. Yeah, I think I was at like 8 minutes, but like I said, sorry. I'm like, I'm sorry.
And you
Like
probably...
it was over procrastination too, which is how ironic it was. I was like, "How do you guys struggle with procrastination?" They're like, "Yeah." I was like, "It's okay, so do I." Like this is gonna be bad. I went into it. So I don't know how I did.
Plus, you're tired on top of taking that speech.
Oh God, it was awful. I was like, "This sucks." I was so tired. I felt like I was kind of tipsy,
Really?
like drunk. Yeah, but.
Did you get to use note cards?
Mm-hmm.
Really? So like, wait. So you're.
Which fucked me up more, because I was trying to like follow. Like we could use like a big note card, front and back, but I like wrote out basically my entire outline and then put my quotes on a presentation slide. So I was like going through it, but I'd lose my spot, and then I'd be like, oh fuck. Like I'm normally good at presentations. Like I don't know, it was bad.
Do you get nervous at all?
I get nervous, but like I don't think people can tell when I'm nervous. Like sometimes I just get like short of breath. I'm like, I don't know. But I don't like.
I know what you mean. Like I would agree. I'd say I'm pretty good at masking. Like if I am nervous in a situation, I can at least on the exterior remain calm.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Yeah. That's what.
Especially in a situation like that.
Yeah, and like I've done speeches before. Like I did one my senior year that I had to have like fully memorized. Like it had to be 10 minutes long. And I had to do it in front of these judges, and it was kind of like a mini TED Talk. Do you know TED Talks?
Yeah. I'm a fan.
You're a fan?
I love TED Talks.
Yeah, and so I had to do one of those, and that was terrifying, but it helped a lot.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's really cool. Mm-hmm. So you're saying that you were tired, and you felt kind of tipsy. So you're saying like you felt a euphoria from being like tired.
Yeah. Do you guys feel
like
that way?
Like a lack of sleep?
Like when you're so tired, you're just like.
You feel
shit.
drunk?
You never feel that way? Like
Not
when you
I'm
are
tired.
so tired.
I don't know if
like
I feel
slap
drunk.
happy.
To be honest,
yeah, I get slap
like
happy.
kind of tipsy.
I don't
Not
really let
drunk,
myself
but
get
tipsy.
to that point. Like I tried everything possible to like not be tired.
Like what?
If I'm tired, I usually can satisfy that need in like within a few hours. Like I never feel like extremely tired.
Yeah. Like I try to drink coffee, but I drink it so much. I just didn't drink it today. Like I just.
Wow, that's surprising. All you do is drink coffee on your Snapchat.
I know. I'm a basic girl.
Calling her out, Trud.
Yeah, thanks. But I don't know. I only got like 4 hours of sleep, so.
I should have drank a Monster.
I don't like those stuff. I don't like energy drinks. Mm-mm.
What about energy drink coffee?
What?
They have that.
Yeah, does Monster make something like mocha?
Yeah, mocha.
I feel like that'd be way worse than an
Mocha
energy
Monster.
drink. Oh my god.
It's like an energy drink and a coffee combined.
Yeah.
Energy drinks freak me out.
Yeah.
Like I drank one. It was probably a really bad idea. But I drank one before a volleyball game, and like I was like, "Holy shit!" Yeah, I was like shaking so bad. Yeah.
Yeah, it's terrible for sports.
I haven't drank one really ever since.
Especially like volleyball, like you're not moving around. Like I feel like you'd want to be like kind of calm, and you're gonna be like more focused on your hits and your bumps and whatnot.
I know. I was like sweating really bad too. I was like moving around, but
I feel like an energy drink would be good for like a game, like football or something. I feel like no.
I feel like not.
It just depletes you energy like after like 45 minutes. It's just a sugar rush. Rush is all it is.
Oh, really?
It's a caffeine rush.
Crash.
Yeah, and you crash and burn.
What about like a small amount? Like a small amount of caffeine?
Pre-workout's good before games.
Dude, pre-workout scares me sometimes. Like
It scares me too. I've like shaken so bad from it.
Have
Like
you
I
ever
put
like
too
had
many
like
scoops
heart
in.
cramps from it?
No.
I don't think so.
Certain ones, they will make your heart hurt. It's
Oh
not
my
a desirable
God.
feeling at all.
That's
It sucks.
horrible.
Niner had this stuff. I think it was Jacked 3D
Never
or
touched
something.
that.
Stay away from it, man. It's.
Yeah.
I think that's what it was. It got banned because it like apparently had methamphetamine in there.
What?
Apparently, like very very small amount, but I mean that is what somebody told me.
Holy shit.
I don't understand the regulations behind that. Do you?
No.
I don't know.
I don't know. I haven't used pre-workout in a long time. It's expensive.
Yeah.
Like for a little tiny thing, it's like 35,
Yeah.
30 bucks. I'm like, jeez.
Granted, you usually get like 30, 60 servings, right? Like 60 or 30?
30 servings usually.
30?
Yeah.
So it's like $1 a scoop.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's pretty pricey.
How many scoops do you use, Tread?
I don't use pre except when I use Joe's.
Really?
Yeah.
What does he have?
He has Arnold Assault.
Arnold.
So good.
I always forget he has his own protein brand.
Yeah.
That Mark Wahlberg has his own protein brand as well.
Yeah, I know.
Really?
Marked.
Yeah, I didn't know he was so cut up when he was younger.
Yeah, he was big.
Yeah.
There's that really notorious picture that like
Mark
all girls
Wahlberg?
used to share on,
Yeah, he was ripped up.
on Twitter.
Look up ripped young Mark Wahlberg.
This is the picture. He's like
Ripped?
standing here.
Ripped.
Young.
He was cut.
Mark Wahlberg.
It's like a black and white picture. He's smiling. All girls share it on social media, especially Twitter. That's like back in high school. I remember it went viral.
Oh, he's always been like in really good shape.
Not that good though. He was in.
Yeah.
Let me see.
Is this like young?
No, he looks even better than that in one of his photos.
Who that?
Ooh, this one?
Joseph.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the
Is that
photo.
Yeah, he's huge in that
Wow.
Cut
picture.
up.
what's going on here?
Hey, you should pull
We're
up
on
that chair
a
over there.
podcast.
So, am I interrupting?
No, dude.
You're welcome to join. Joe has joined us.
Yes. We have 4 people on this. We started off with just me and you, Trud.
I know.
Then Emily came, and now Joseph is here.
Woohoo. Oops.
Bear Village took pizza out. And we literally, like everyone in Justice Room, just took a pizza. And I just ate like 3/4 of one.
Thanks.
Yeah.
It was nasty as fuck.
Well,
Like, it
it
was
was
come
from.
and go pizza too.
Oh.
He said it. He said it was stolen. I saw his Snapchat.
He just said stolen to hype it up. We took it, but I mean, it's not like it. It's,
Okay.
it's for the people of BB. I guess that's not me, but
See, social media.
Yeah,
Hype
yeah.
that up. We were just talking
you just hype
about
up
that.
random shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like my snap. Did I send you that one where I just won the Super Bowl with the Steelers? On
No,
Madden. I just hyped that up too.
it's like you said yesterday, though. Like we were just talking about now. It's like making your life better than it really is.
Yeah.
Snapchat stories are literally just flexing. It's just people trying to show off. I do it too.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
I don't know what I've said to like show off on Snapchat. I feel like I have said stuff. Probably.
I don't know.
Maybe made myself
It's
look
not
drunker than I
everyone.
am.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like I
Or
could-
like you're having like a better time than you actually are. Too.
Yeah.
Like if you're like not necessarily enjoying the night, and then but like you're taking pictures at all the highlights or like with your friends. So like if I'm like watching your Snapchat, I'm like, wow, they look like they had such a fun night, but in reality, you might have just had a shitty night.
Exactly. Like I took this picture on Instagram with these 2 girls. I did not even I'm newly in this sorority. I did barely even know them. It looks like we're best friends, but I haven't talked to them ever since.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, it's just like that's
Yeah.
fake stuff.
Do I ever send you my ones of food? Where I'm just like cooking eggs and just playing like 21 Savage. Just so ignorant.
Your
funny. I
Snapchat's
wanna
made
do
me
one.
laugh.
My
too.
old neighbor down the hall and Freddie used to send me snaps of him whipping up eggs every morning. He'd be, like,
Yeah,
cooking
that's what I do.
it.
Try to
His
add
name
you on
was Joe
Snapchat.
too. His name was so haven't you asked me to add you? I thought I
asked you
added
like
you.
5
bro.
times just you to add me.
I thought I've added you. I thought I added
You guys are just not adding each other.
Yeah, he added me like 5.
Did you see the one of the peanut butter day? This is the fresh
Yeah,
peanut butter and I started stirring it up.
Well, you stabbed it first.
Yeah, I
You,
was just like,
jabbed
hi.
through it. Yeah.
I was like, it's coming the next one.
No, that's actually an art. Like getting it because you have to just jab it just hard enough, but you can't get the
I got a little
edge.
bit of it.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Joe, you spelled my last name wrong.
And, I'm sorry. Tradinsky. I probably fucked up. I spelled it that bad. That's not even close.
Wait, let me see how it's spelled.
Wait, how is your-
Tradinsky. That's not even your
How do you
name.
say it? Tred.
Trudzinski.
Oh, Trudzinski.
Is that Italian?
Polish.
Polish.
Trud, you have more like nicknames than probably anybody I know.
No, there's a lot.
Trudy, Trud,
Trudy.
Mike, Mikey T, Michael.
Mikey T.
Like stud.
Motherfucking Trud.
Motherfucking Trud.
Trying to think. Jordan calls me motherfucking Trud.
Motherfucking Trud.
My initials MFT. He thinks it stands for motherfucking Trud.
So my middle name started with O. My initials would have been Joe.
Really?
Because my first name's Joseph, my last name's Ernst. So if my middle name was Oscar.
Ooh.
My parents fucked up.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd forgive them for that, to be honest.
Mine's December 4th, 1998. So I like.
December 4th. Okay.
So I made it different.
That was actually no wait.
I don't have it with me.
I thought it was my grand. I think my grandpa's birthday was he's dead now, but it was either December 3rd or December 4th.
Yeah.
So that's your real birthday?
Yeah, December 4th is my real birthday. Yeah. So I just made it a little different.
What are you gonna turn 20 or 21?
19.
You're turning 19?
This year.
Okay, so
You're
you got
youngin'.
I'm a youngin'. Yeah.
Yeah, you got a while. You got about 2 years.
I know.
Upcoming birthday. Wow.
I know. But I mean, the big idea that I use works. I used it last week. The only time it didn't work was at Price Cutters.
Wait, that one right there works?
No, not that one. I've never used that one. My friend.
Do you think you ever will?
No.
So you pretty much just spent $100 for nothing?
Yep. I want to sell it, but I don't know how. No one will buy that.
Yeah.
Unless I find a high school girl and then
there you
it
go.
works. I promise.
You should do that.
But
Then they have to look like you too.
yeah, I don't know. But yeah, I used this one. Okay, so I used to work with this girl, and she was 27, and I was going to use hers, but I don't know if I can ask for 27. And she's a little bit bigger than me, and so she got her sister, who is a little bit younger, and she's 24. We're around the same weight, but we're not the same height. And she has short hair like me, but she doesn't look like me. She's wearing glasses and the picture and everything, and she's 5'2", and I'm 5'7". But they don't look at that stuff.
Right.
So
Yeah.
I mean, they just look at the date and then
To
they
see
let
if it's
me go.
real or not. That's all they really care about.
Yeah, but at Price Cutters, they questioned me, and I hadn't used it all summer.
So yours are.
And I memorized the date, but I didn't memorize anything else, and I forgot my middle name. He asked me my middle name, and I was like,
So you gave him another middle name? Did you just make up a name all in general?
no, it's it's real.
okay,
It's her. Yeah, but she just went to the DMV and then got another one and then gave it to me.
That's what I did with him. That's what I did with
Yeah.
him.
So it's a real name, but I forgot her middle name. So yeah, he didn't give me alcohol. But it was shitty because I was pissed because right before that, this girl, he was talking about to his coworker about how fake her ID was, and that she said her wrong year. Apparently, she said 1998 instead of 95 or something. And he still fucking gave her alcohol. I went out to my friends.
No shit.
Yes, my friends were waiting in the car, and I was like, "You guys, I'm sorry. I fucked up." And then I said that they were talking about this girl in there who had a fake ID, and then they're like, "She definitely walked out with alcohol." I was like, "Are you kidding me?" They sold her. They knew it was fake, and then
So they brought up a girl that they just sold alcohol that they knew was a minor, but
Yes.
they wouldn't sell to you?
no. And if I would have, I should have gone in there
You
after.
could have used that as leverage, honestly.
Yeah,
You could almost
I didn't
blackmail
know
them.
that. I didn't know that until.
I don't think I would have done that either.
No,
but,
I was so pissed off. And then my friend went in there, got the same exact alcohol. People normally don't get 3 little Jack Daniels and the same thing. She got the same exact thing, and she had an Arkansas ID. It was her sister too. It was so fake. And he sold her.
Really?
And mine was real. And he only asked for her birthday. But she was like, I just did small talk with him. And I was like, yeah, it's probably because I was wearing a baseball cap and I just did not look that good, but it's whatever. The other girl was dressed up.
Trud, now that we're friends on Snapchat, you're gonna get snaps like that.
That was in my apartment last year.
Really?
Dude, that's my favorite song ever.
The caption.
If I'm trying to get hyped, I'm obviously I'm not somebody who just listening to Chief Keef, but that song is so yeah, really.
Yeah.
That song is so good. It gets me so hyped.
You're an animal.
that could be what you wake up to tomorrow. What time are you starting?
I'll be starting at 7.
7.
So I'm not sleeping tonight.
No way, Joe. Getting up early.
No, that's not a big deal.
Early bird catches the worm, right? Isn't that the saying?
Yeah.
Yes.
I've heard it once or twice.
I'm gonna be black. I made it on Barstool Sports for MSU. Did you see me?
No.
I'll show you.
How many followers does that account have?
I don't know, but I got like
What is
700
Oh, that
views.
was for Missouri State
That is.
specifically.
Yeah, Missouri State.
Exclusively, okay.
If it was on the real one, it'd be nice.
That'd be
I got like 600 views, I think, on it, or 500.
exposure.
Yeah, so Taylor tagged you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's got 700 views now.
Ooh.
Oh, moving up in the world. As soon as it'll load. Gosh dang it. Okay. Come on. Alright.
Like
Oh
what?
god.
Dude, you could probably, that's good enough
Ow.
content. You could send that
Is that a
into,
table?
Yeah.
you should send that into Barstools and a TFMD. You could totally get on there.
I've seen that.
Yeah, really. Like, that's a pretty quality video, dude. We should send that in, honestly. I'll help
Yeah,
you
but
send
I
that
want to
in.
get a job. I don't want to get screwed out.
That would matter.
I don't know. I mean, I am 21
I don't think,
and I
like,
just jumped off.
Can I
the
see
roof
the
and
video
broke it.
again?
You could be
Because I don't think your
completely sober
identity's
here.
really
Probably
revealed.
no.
Yeah, there was no, like, you don't know what it is.
That's
And
like
I am of the legal age, so what's wrong with jumping off a roof on and breaking the
It's
table?
like I own this property.
It is my house, yeah, I'm not doing
I own that table. And
Yeah. honestly, I don't know how I...
Well, the cup's covering your face, then you jump, then the camera goes down and moves away, and then your
They're
hands
not
go.
gonna check Instagram like that.
I don't think they will either.
That'd be ridiculous. Honestly, I heard jobs like people like I don't know about that, but like they like people that are like social. So
I
clearly
believe
that
it.
shows that like you're not a just stay at home.
Like, what job would you go for?
What do you mean? I don't know.
I mean, like if I was older, higher.
I'm
If
one
I was
of
older,
my...
I'd
It'd be my own
I'd
company.
be like, you're smart as
Oh.
fuck.
Or like a
and you do
resort.
that?
Yeah,
Or like a
yeah.
resort. This summer,
really?
like an internship, at a resort.
Smart as
Branson.
fuck. Get you
Sell
somebody that can do
Sell,
both.
make some
Yeah.
Like talk about
sales.
like an employer.
3.8 GPA and bricks tables.
Yes.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
What's on your other topic list? I mean, what is on your topic
Breaking
list?
tables goes on your resume. Well, this is just an interesting question to ask anybody. What do you guys think happens after death?
Oh, Lord.
I had the most intense conversation with Patrick today
Oh,
about that.
Lord.
Really?
And we were like, if we record this, we could have just phoned in our, show with you. We literally were talking about, like, would you take a bullet for a stranger? And our answers were different depending on the afterlife. Because Pat believes in reincarnation, so he would take the bullet because then he'd get reincarnated probably with good favor.
Okay.
But I don't believe in reincarnation, so I was like, I'm not going to take that bullet because I don't know that person. I'm only 20 years old. I got 80 more years of life, and I'm not supposed to go out like that. I was like, I wasn't put on this earth just to die from a fucking bullet at a young age. Like, I
Yeah, but
still
what
have shit
if
I
you-
want to do in life.
What if you're, like, compelled, like, you felt like you really had to, like, take that bullet?
I mean, in the moment, we'll see what happens, but I'd like to think
Yeah, you really
it's
never know
noble,
until
it's
that
noble
happens.
to do it, but, like, it's
hard,
it is noble.
hard
like, I
task.
respect, like, Patrick's a better man than me for it, but...
Yeah.
What if, like
also
would you
plays
take a bullet
reincarnation.
for I don't know, like multiple people? Like, would you
There's certain
sacrifice
people I would
yourself
take a bullet for, hell yeah.
so that like 20 people don't die? It's hard. It'd be hard.
Do I know them? They're strangers.
Strangers.
I'll be real, like, if my life pans out the way I'd want to, and, like, down the road, I'll be ideally helping out, thousands of people, so, like, why would I stop it at 20 to, you know what I mean?
Respect.
I don't know.
That's just
Yeah, it's
ideally.
just a hard question to answer.
That is a
Taking
hard
bullet.
question.
Right?
Taking a bullet.
A
Yeah.
stranger. We were talking about what we would have done if we were in the Vegas situation.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, if I'm with my friends, I'm just rallying up with my friends, and we're like, we're getting out of here.
Oh, I
What if you-
I wouldn't just lay on top of someone to say to them. I wouldn't.
I'd have to run, dude.
I'm getting out.
It's
I'd
fight or
make sure my
flight.
friends got out, and I'd
That's
be
what I'm saying.
I'd be darting the fuck out.
I'm rallying on my friends. I'm like, we're not dying tonight.
Oh, my God.
Be like, if you get shot, I'll carry you on my back.
Yeah,
That's
right.
about it. I will carry you.
Well, you're
out.
so helpless in that situation. Like, nothing you really do besides running and hiding
that's
is
what I'm
going to
saying.
help. Like,
Just get
Yeah,
the
you don't
fuck
know where
out.
the bullets are coming. That's just
yeah, true.
That's why you need a gun.
Especially if
At
they're
all
coming from
times.
multiple spots. I mean, apparently,
Another topic we need to have is conceal and carry.
conceal and carry. I don't have too many opinions. Do you have any opinions on
I
that?
think it's a definite.
Conceal and carry makes sense, definitely.
Yeah.
It's
I
hard,
think
though,
especially
because,
down
like,
here,
that guy had no
there was like
background.
people. Delta
You
Chi's
know
put in gunpoint yesterday.
Delta Kaiser
Yeah.
yesterday?
Again?
Yes, yeah.
I don't know if it's again.
I thought
Yeah.
that was a while ago.
I did
Something
hear about
happened
that a while
yesterday.
ago.
Because I know a guy
I
that
was
Chase
just wondering
Rosser's
Delta
Russian was
Kaiser.
telling me it happened last night and they got robbed. So I'm about to get a gun
Yeah,
down here,
dude,
to be
hell yeah.
honest, dude.
I got my golf clubs, so I'm chilling. I just want a denim.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Scary.
it's just fucked up down here.
Fuck Springfield.
Yeah.
I think we can all agree on that. Springfield.
I didn't realize how bad it was
Yeah.
until I got here.
Yeah, me neither. I didn't realize how
Yeah.
big it was. I thought it was a tiny town until.
Same.
Really?
I
Yeah.
like the campus. I don't know about the city.
Yeah.
Downtown's cool. It's a cool
Downtown's
environment.
But
But-
there's so many homeless
so
people.
cost-
Yes.
It
yes.
freaks me out.
The poverty here and like the crime rate is absolutely
Yeah.
ridiculous.
Where are you from?
I'm from Winston, Missouri, so like
Oh.
like
I'm sorry.
outside of
Okay.
I never heard of it.
it's like in St. Louis.
Okay.
And it's like 45 minutes west of the city. So if you're coming from like Columbia or Kansas City on 70 heading east, then like pretty much the first town you see whenever you like hit like St. Louis or like the suburbs of St. Louis is my town.
Is it a small town?
No, it's pretty good
No.
size.
Yeah.
But it's like right on the edge.
Yeah.
Once you pass it up, if you're going west towards Kansas City, like outside of St. Louis, like after you pass up my town, it's like nothing. It's just like country. Mm-hmm. But like my town's like very it's very big all the way downtown St. Louis.
Yeah. Is it like pretty safe? Like you're used to?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
I like where I live back home.
I know. That's how I am. Like my town was small.
Where are you from?
Kearney, like Kansas City.
Okay,
area.
okay.
Yeah, so it's like 20 minutes away from Kansas City, but it's kind of like a hick town. But it was so like you could walk anywhere and nothing would happen to you. Like
That's cool.
I feel like here, like you just I don't know, you just can't walk anywhere at night.
Right.
Yeah, it's just scary. That's what
And
my
if you do, you got to be cautious. Very
Yeah.
cautious.
like I used to go downtown and like just like study at coffee shops and stuff like that and leave at like midnight, but I'm kind of nervous to do that now because there's like homeless people.
I never
like,
thought about doing that. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's that coffee shop right in the square.
Yeah, I went to a mud house and there's like homeless people literally sitting outside of the door. Like it's, I don't
Right.
know, it just makes me really nervous.
Which, granted, I guess a fair amount of them are completely harmless, but
Yeah.
still, I mean, you hear like the craziest stories of shit happening down here.
I know.
Like, you probably don't know his name, but Tyler Pryor, he was in our pledge class before. Apparently, got a gun pulled on him by some homeless
And
woman.
he
He
beat
punched her in the
her.
face and knocked her out.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, I can't believe that actually happened.
He punched her in the face?
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
god. Well, I'm sure it was like
I got in
out
a
of
wreck with
freaking.
Tyler.
Huh?
You got a wreck?
Yeah. Oh, sorry. I was just talking. It was just about Tyler.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Wait, like you were in the car?
Yeah.
Tyler's an interesting.
He was drunk and drove off. It was
Your
on
nose bleeding?
New
Yeah.
Year's.
Was he
He
on some
drove
kind of
off.
drug?
I don't know what he was
Pissed
on.
on
He
one
drove
man.
off. I think he was drunk. Drove off, and literally crashed. And that's when I think that's when I was like, damn, I'm not gonna risk anything for smoking. It was like a wake up call because I was going to smoke. And
Right.
I'm done.
Well, why was he driving you around drunk?
It was New Year's Eve, and I asked him to come pick me up. I didn't know he was
That's still
wasted.
no excuse. Wait, why did you get in the car with him?
Have you
I didn't know he was
Drunk
wasted
Jordan?
until it was,
Okay,
it was
okay.
literally right down the street.
Okay.
And then he left his car and
That's
ran.
irresponsible on his
He
part.
left his car and ran, and I sat in the back of a cop car all night, trying to find out where I was at because I had no idea. I told him I was 20 at the time,
Uh-huh.
like I'm underage.
Oh, you were drunk too.
Yeah.
So you thought like a sober almost was picking you up, like you had a ride, like a
Yeah.
sober. Okay,
I
wow,
didn't think he was that messed up.
that's fucked up of him, dude.
Yeah, dude.
When was that?
It was New Year's.
Of last year?
Have you never
Yeah.
driven drunk?
Oh,
drunk?
jeez.
I
That's a yes.
back in high school, I've driven tipsy. I don't mess around with it
You should.
anymore.
Yeah, don't.
But back early high school, there was one night. I've never really messed around with it, to be honest. But there was one night where I was like, kind of tipsy, and I was like I was at my buddy's house, and I had no other way of getting home, and I didn't feel like I guess I could have passed out at his house. Now thinking about it, but I was just like, no, I'm going home, or I had to be home or something.
Yeah, I've made some long drives. Pretty messed up with.
Really?
Stuff.
Yeah.
That's what I'm proud of.
Yeah.
Yeah, you live and
Made
you
it
learn.
back.
Mm-hmm.
I personally, I have no intention of ever doing that shit
Yeah,
again.
no.
There.
No, yeah, I've
Don't.
cut it out.
Plus, the consequences are bad, and then I don't know,
Yeah.
it's just not worth it.
Yeah.
How about you, Emily? Have you ever?
Yeah, I've driven tipsy, but in like short distances. It's not an excuse, but I don't know. I shouldn't do it.
I guess it slightly justifies it, like, versus if you're driving, like, 20 minutes versus, like, right down the road.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I kind of get what you're saying there.
Well, and then I think about if I got pulled over, that'd be so bad. Ugh. It'd be terrible.
Yeah, it would suck.
Yeah. I don't get super drunk often, but, you know. I think the last time, I got drunk was, like, almost a month ago.
What's your
Honestly.
preferred method
last weekend.
What's your preferred method of getting drunk?
My preferred method?
Like
Not
just
Four
shots.
Loko.
not shots.
Why?
Four
Not
Loko.
Four Lokos.
No.
Four
No, I
Loko.
do not. I had my first Four Loko. I had like 1.5 of Four Lokos, and it was the worst hangover. It was the weirdest drunk. Like
You
it
didn't
was
spend
awful.
a lot of money though.
No, but it was terrible. Like it was not. It was a bad drunk. Like I like slowly getting drunk. Like I like getting tipsy. Like I like to drink.
Like making it a slow process.
Yeah, and like
build up
I
to
don't
it.
like to
Okay.
kill myself on taking disgusting shots. Like I feel like you like to take vodka. Ooh, just
I
like
like
vodka
shots. I like shots.
You like shots? I can do shots, but I'd rather drink like Jack and Coke. And
Yeah,
then I'm
that's your
good.
go-to.
That's my
Jack and
go-to.
Coke.
Comfort and Coke.
I had a fair amount of those last
Yeah,
night
last
because my buddy kept buying them.
What?
It's
Jack?
so
Jack and
good.
Coke.
So my
I
cousin
love it.
drinks. She just drinks it all day long.
They creep up on you.
My uncle drinks it all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah. But no, yeah, they do creep up on you, and they like it's a good drunk, and I like margaritas.
Totally.
Margaritas.
Margarita.
I like peanut
I've only had a
coladas.
few.
I love.
We should have made
They're both good.
mimosas for the morning.
I
don't like
I don't think I've ever had.
We
I have
Oh,
Sky vodka at Bear
champagne.
Village.
We need champagne, I thought.
You do, but fuck yeah. A
Is it just-
screwdriver.
is it
You know,
just-
screwdriver.
Is it just champagne and orange juice?
There might be one other thing.
isn't a screwdriver just
Orange
I think that's
juice.
vodka and
Vodka.
orange juice.
It's
Yeah.
a screwdriver. I don't know.
a solid combo? It's basic. It's good.
I just don't
I
like
had that
orange
tonight.
juice. I
Yeah.
think I could drink it. Mm-mm.
You can't drink vodka.
No, I can't drink orange
What about
juice.
pineapple
Why?
That's what I'm
juice?
drinking right now.
I
Pineapple juice
might
is so
drink
good.
that. Yeah. Just not orange juice.
Dude.
You had that pineapple shit last night, dude. That stuff was.
No, it was
so
Sunny
good.
D.
That was Sunny D.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I like
it
Sunny
was-
D.
it was
That's
right.
full of sugar.
That is
Yeah.
so good.
And
Yeah.
Sprite, 2 liter or two. It was like 6 liters of Sprite
Okay.
and 2 bottles of New Amsterdam.
Oh,
It was good.
What's
Oh,
thank you for letting me have some of that too. By the way, I appreciate that,
I
man.
wasn't that drunk though after we left because I didn't have anything to drink at the pregame.
Okay.
You should drink my shit. So
I didn't know where you
fucked
were.
up. Yeah, I did leave. I left with Parker.
Yeah.
Do you get nosebleeds a lot?
No. It's just,
It's just bad luck.
yeah.
Just is what it is.
Joe.
I don't get it.
Oh my god. I'm like believing this bad luck shit now. That sucks.
If he's got a plan for me, he better let it play out real quick. 'Cause I don't get it right now.
You're gonna win $1 million tomorrow, Joe.
Yes.
I don't
Buy a
do
lottery
it right
ticket.
now.
Buy a lottery ticket
That's the
tomorrow.
last thing.
Dude, I won $60 back home on the slot machine. It was because of the Lion. So if there's ever a Lion lottery, I'm buying it and I'm gonna win. I'm telling you. I told my friend.
Lion.
I said I'm gonna win on the slot machine. You watch. 3 tries later, I won on the slot machine.
No way.
I'm gonna win on anything Lion associated money with. I will win. Watch. I'll buy a ticket. The
Is that
Lion
is it
lottery.
associated with luck? Like, is it purely
My
luck, or
luck
is there
is
any
Lion.
skill involved?
No, it's
Slots,
luck
there's
with
no
my
skill.
Lion.
That's why I don't fuck with
Yeah.
it.
What's luck
and
with
that's
my
why
life?
What's the
I'm a
line
Leo.
being?
I'm a Leo, and I'm a lucky Leo.
Oh.
That's
Lucky number
a,
7.
What am I? May 20th?
What am I?
May 20th, so
I'm a Scorpio.
Oh, I'm a Sagittarius. I know what I
I
am.
don't know
A
whether we get along so well.
Sagittarius?
Am I talking about the same thing?
Yeah.
Wait, is that really one? I've never
Yeah,
heard
that's
of
my
that
zodiac sign.
That's what-
one.
Yeah.
I've never heard of that one.
I used to think it was Sagittarius, but it's Sag.
No wonder. I get along with
Sagittarius? You're
When
Taurus?
the sun transits the Taurus zodiac.
I actually have that poster up there.
you. How long have we been going on this?
Ooh. 50 minutes.
Damn.
You guys want to end it now?
Yeah,
We can keep it going.
I don't know. It's up to you. What other?
Keep it going.
What other stuff do we have? Let
Do
me
you guys
look at
believe
this.
in like that zodiac stuff?
Yes.
Like
They're
that it's
into
really
it a lot more than I am. What are we saying?
like it's really true to like I don't know. Like it tells you like what kind of person you are, I guess.
I'm open to the idea. I think the descriptions are extremely broad, so I don't know how much validity it has, but
That's true. Or like your horoscope. Do you believe in your horoscope?
a little bit.
I don't know. Sometimes I do, but then sometimes it's so off of like at the end of the week. I just want to do a card reading really bad. Or like, I don't know.
Palm reading?
Not palm. No, like a psychic. I never
That
believe
is what
psychic.
palm
Do they
readers
read
can
your
read.
palms?
Yeah, they read your future too.
Yeah. I think that'd be so cool.
That would be
I've
cool.
never done it.
Unless you have a bad future coming up.
I know, like-
I'm optimistic about the future, though.
Yeah.
Oh fuck! I thought this was on there.
I don't really like thinking
Sorry.
of things as like predetermined, like, and that could have like a negative impact on the life.
I think with your free will, it's different. That's the only thing.
I've heard
Do you have free
sorry.
will?
I like to believe we have free will.
I read a book
Oh,
arguing the exact opposite by this guy named Sam Harris.
I don't fuck with Sam Harris.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't
fuck
fuck
Sam
with
Harris. It's the most basic name.
I
It's a
don't know
very
who that
basic
is.
name.
I don't know. I've heard like it's not a good thing to get your future read though.
Yeah.
It makes you
Or it's a
superstitious,
bad
I feel like.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I heard. I don't know if this story is real. My old best friend told me a long time ago. She heard this story about like
There we
this
go.
girl, and she went to go get her future read, and like the psychic gave her this letter, and she was like, "You can't read this until you get home. Like, make sure you don't read it." And like she was on her way home, and she got in a car accident, and she died. And then yeah, and apparently like her family or like someone read the note. Yeah, and it was like you're going to die. Like I don't know. She didn't say you're gonna die now, but she was like, you're going to die soon, like your life is going to end, like
That's
yeah.
fucked.
Yeah, like in a car
Whoa.
accident. Yeah. I don't know if that's real or not, but that kind of gave me the chills. I was like, dude.
My eyes really watered. That's fucked up.
I know. That's why I just think I don't know if I want to go to a psychic, because like what if they told me something weird?
If they told me something bad, like they're like, yeah, you're just gonna like.
Well, you just live
I
your
would like
life
laugh at
in
them straight to their
fear.
face. Like I'd just be like, "Fuck you." If they were like,
No, I'd be
"Your
like,
life's gonna blow," I'd be like, "Fuck you."
I determine my destiny.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it freaked me out.
Subconsciously, you do though. My mom believes that you control, like in a format of when you're gonna die too. Like it's weird, but like you have like your like it's really really in depth. Like, but like you kind of control like when you want to leave this, or like in a certain
You
aspect.
completely control
I believe
your
it.
life.
I believe
Yeah,
it.
If I wanted to die tonight, I easily could.
Yeah, I'm not like I mean like they're just like I
Like
don't know.
times of sickness, like it's I think whenever people deal with cancer, I think attitude is a
Yeah, it
very
is.
because that reaches your subconscious and how
Yeah.
you're gonna treat,
it's all
like how your
mental.
body's gonna deal with it.
At all.
Yeah.
And if you are weak-minded
Yeah.
and you give into it, then you're probably gonna die a lot sooner.
Yeah.
I feel like I saw some statistics on that one time, like on like deaths, like it was like comparing somebody that like had like given up on life or like couldn't find any meaning.
Well, if you have nothing-
No, it was in. Are you guys familiar with like? Do you know what Viktor Frankl is or who he was? It was this guy who like was in. He died in like 1997 or something, but he was in the Nazi concentration camps for I think it was 3 years back in Auschwitz.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and he like taught, but he said the people that like kind of lost meaning for their life, or like meaning in the future or anything like that, you could tell, or he could tell the symptoms of the prisoners that were gonna die like a few days before they died. Like it's all mental. It's all mental.
Yeah.
Or maybe not all mental, but I think a lot of that like, because if you don't have passion and like not.
Stamina,
Yeah, like at the end of the day, you can still control your attitude to like your external conditions. Nobody can really control your internal conditions.
Yeah. I don't think you can like fully control it. I think it's like a big aspect of it. Like, I don't know. I
Energy
agree.
depleting
To an extent.
diets.
Wait, fully control what? Fully control your internal.
Like, I don't think you can fully control like when you die. Like, what?
No, yeah, not
No.
all the way. No, but I just think there's some like aspects as to where I don't know.
Like
what Mom
it's
was saying.
because whenever you kind of think of death, we associate with something that's so out of our control. But you're saying that it's we have more control than we like than.
Yeah, I think it's what I don't know what exactly my mom was saying. There's just a deep. I'd have to talk to her. She's.
Yeah, there's one over there.
Dude, I'm gonna live till I'm 103 so I can see 3 decades. That's my goal.
103?
103.
Because I was born in 97.
That would be cool.
I'm gonna die on January 1st, 2100.
There you go.
Oh, I made it. We're good.
Dude, the world would be so different then.
I was feeling
I know,
So
I'm like scared
different.
of the world. It's already getting bad.
Yeah.
The direction it's going.
Yeah.
It's also going in an exciting direction at the same time, though. You don't think so? What scares you the most?
I don't know. Just with like all the bad stuff happening right now, like especially with like the climate and just like natural disasters. That's freaky.
Yeah.
It's
But like, why do you think it's going in a good?
hurricanes.
Yeah, and like big earthquakes. I'm like, oh my god, is the world gonna end?
It's also really humbling to think about. Like my buddy was bringing this up the other night, and he completely reminded me of it again. But Yellowstone, like if that erupts, the whole world is going to be just set backwards. Like in St. Louis, I don't know what Springfield's like. I'd imagine pretty similar, but all the way in St. Louis,
Is Yellowstone? Is that in Utah? Or no?
It's
South Dakota.
no, it's
So
on the
wrong.
west. It's not all the way on the west coast. It's not Nevada. It's not Montana. It's right in the. Oh, what state is it?
Wyoming. Wait, you said Wyoming, right?
I think you're right. It's like northern Wyoming.
Oh yeah.
I want to say. I think that's right,
I'm
Trev.
thinking of a different park than in South Dakota, or up there.
Are you thinking of the like president's heads or whatever?
No,
Rushmore?
that's Mount Rushmore. No, there's like a park up there that I went to.
Wyoming, Montana, and Idaho.
Oh, okay.
It's
Yeah.
big as fuck.
I've heard it's beautiful there.
Yeah.
But that's so humbling. Like we'd be covered in 10 feet of ash back in St. Louis. It's
No.
crazy.
If it went off, it's
Yeah.
just dormant, right?
Like there's no. Everybody would have to leave the Midwest and go to the East Coast, which is probably still in bad conditions, and then we'd probably be flying overseas and like we'd be like refugees.
Yeah.
Yeah, you think that'd be that bad, or is that just
No.
no one would
extreme?
let us in because we don't fuck with other people.
Go to Hawaii.
It'd be hilarious. It wouldn't be hilarious.
No.
Have you seen Day After Tomorrow?
Yeah.
With Dennis Quaid. Remember when the U.S. has to
Go to
immigrate to
Mexico.
Mexico? They wouldn't let us do that right now. Fuck no.
Dude, what was I gonna say?
The whole U.S. goes over to Mexico.
Well, there's like the world.
That's why I want to watch that new
Okay.
movie that just came out, Geostorm or whatever it's called. It looks
Do you
really
guys
good.
want us to blow this like away?
Yeah,
That way?
please.
Yeah, that's cool. That's totally. I totally understand. I'll do this. I'll do that.
Thanks.
Dude, it's cool though because we haven't been able to use this basement like whatsoever.
Yeah.
Did
This
you
is
just
cool.
set this up?
Yeah, I cleaned it off like this week.
What is energy depleting diets?
I like no carbs.
Well, I would say if I eat like a ton of carbs, like some pasta, my brain just feels slower. Have you guys ever like
Same.
definitely. Sometimes you don't eat too many eggs. I feel
Like
like.
Really?
after I eat
Yeah.
Panda Express, I feel like shit.
Oh yeah.
really?
Yes.
Like the noodles, probably.
I think it's the chicken.
Yeah.
Everything. It's so bad for you.
It really is.
It's good though. I almost got it today, but
Me and Joe got it.
Is Panda really that bad for you?
it's
I'm
so
sure.
bad for you.
Yeah, it's not. I don't think it's actually. I think it's like.
It's not
frozen
real.
food.
Yeah, it's not
It's
real.
real. It's fake
Chinese.
meat.
Yeah, it's not.
I'm sure
It's
not
Chinese.
fake meat,
Everything's
but
fake from China.
Everything's
like-
plastic from China.
it's not authentic at all.
Okay.
Girls.
I feel like not a lot of food, like foreign food, is authentic. Foreign food is authentic here.
Say girls.
Yeah, we always throw our American like.
Like Mexican restaurants, I've heard like from Mexicans, like this is not good food. This
Really?
is bad food. Yeah. Like I worked at this Mexican restaurant at home. I still work there sometimes. But yeah, I hear from like the cooks are like.
Do you think
"This is
some
terrible
people
food."
just like to have like that pride thing in their country, like you
Yeah,
can't
it's
do
like,
it as
well,
good as we do it, kind of deal?
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like in their culture. Like it's not in ours, but.
So do you think Americans just ruin food?
Yeah. I don't know. I'd have to go to another country and like try it for myself. But I think that goes for Italian food. I've heard Italian food is so good in Italy.
that's
it's,
like
like,
more
not good
pasta,
here.
like carb based, right?
Yeah.
Like pizza, pasta. That's kind of what I think.
Yeah, and like eggplant, parmesan.
Eggplant.
stuff like that. Have you ever had eggplant?
No.
It's so good.
Like cooked?
Yeah, like
Really?
eggplant parmesan. Yeah, it's really good.
You guys might appreciate this story. So I have a buddy. This is actually pretty crazy. I think I've told you this, Joe. So I have a buddy. I just went to high school with this guy, and he did like social media marketing. He was always really into that. He started this eggplant business that he would ship eggplants. So just a single eggplant, you can get them for like $1. He would ship the eggplants to people's doors. He made $180,000 in 1 month of doing this, like marketing on social media.
No, he did not.
Because people do it as a joke. You like send an eggplant and like a piece of paper to somebody's doorstep.
That's kind of like the potato thing. Have you seen that?
No.
Writing messages on potatoes. And
Really?
like, yes, like you request. I saw it on Facebook. You like literally request someone online to write a message that you want to send to someone on a potato, and they send it over the mail.
How much is it?
I have no idea, but I'm like, that's the dumbest thing.
They can mark up that price so high too.
Yeah, like you can go to the store and get a Sharpie and then freaking write it and put it at their door. Like, it's just stupid. Like, people are so damn lazy nowadays. Like,
Yeah.
I'd probably buy it.
But I mean, people find a way to.
Yeah.
I'd probably buy it.
I don't know. I mean, it's just, the movement of it. I heard it was like really popular.
That's cool.
But,
that's
I don't
cool.
know.
It's definitely a trending business.
Yeah.
Like a trendy business.
Yeah, like people always follow the
I don't even know if he does. I think he sold it actually. He wouldn't tell me how much he sold it for
180,000 in a month.
in 1 month.
I don't believe it.
That's smart
crazy.
too. Because he probably knew it was a trend. That's why he sold. I don't know.
Wow.
That's not gonna make that much sense.
Great. That was his best month by far. But like that's still
Oh,
insane.
That's someone's salary.
Yeah.
Oh,
In
that's like-
a year.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Like a good salary.
That's some like even like 3 years for some people.
if you can keep
60K.
that up for a year. That's
Yeah.
$1 million in a year.
Yeah. I'm convinced he's worth over $1 million to be completely real.
If he sold it, then that.
He's into Forex. He's into, what else is he in? Yeah, that. He was always into social media and had his own schemes with that. Like, he's been doing pretty well, apparently.
If I had a lot of money, it'd be really fun just to fuck with it. You know what I mean? I just
Turn it
don't have
into
a
more.
lot. Yeah, trying to.
Yeah.
That'd be fun.
It'd be cool to be at that point in life.
Yeah.
I'm enjoying where we are now, too.
Donald Trump.
Oh gosh.
Hell,
What's
you
the
get-
question about?
It just says Donald Trump.
Hell, you get me started.
Do
Importance.
you not like Donald Trump?
Not really.
You don't.
Oh.
Do you like Donald Trump?
I don't know what to think about Donald Trump.
I know that's how I am.
Dude's a straight dick.
He was promoted, so like being from like a hick town kind of. He was so promoted in my town. Like we have.
I believe it.
Yeah, we have like a main street, and it was like Donald Trump signs all down the streets.
Where are you
It was
from?
crazy. Kearney,
Okay.
kind of a hick town, and not really. People think we are. But we're
How do you
not.
spell Kearney?
Kearney?
K-E-A?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like Kearney Street over on,
Yeah.
Okay, yeah,
when I
yeah.
saw it, I was like, oh, Kearney. Yeah, that's how you spell it.
I used to always pronounce that Kearney.
I know, everyone does.
That's totally how it's spelled.
It is.
Yeah, because one day I was in class and I said Kearney, and she's like, "You're not from around here, are you?" And I was like, "No, why?" She's like, "It's pronounced Kearney."
Yeah. Yeah. Everyone's from St. Louis, I feel like here. Yeah, in Kansas City.
St. Louis and Kansas City. That's kind of cool, because like you have a lot of connections in like you have connections all over the state now. Like after going here, but it'd be cool to like go to a college that got like people from like all over the country.
Well, there are.
I
I've
bet
seen
all of
them.
them are kind of like, I'm sure, like, if you go to Texas University, a lot of the people at Texas are from Texas.
Right, right.
Yeah. I see a lot of, like, Chinese people here.
Yeah,
They
there
always
are.
have umbrellas when it's 95 and sunny.
They always have those face masks on too.
Yeah, I
They
wonder.
don't fuck with our air. It's hilarious.
Yeah.
They're like, this shit's dirty.
Which is weird because, like,
China's
China's so
worse.
polluted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just old habits that they carried over to here.
That's what
or
I'm
something.
thinking.
That
Yeah,
would make
maybe.
sense.
That would make sense.
Oh, fuck.
I feel like they never, like, I'm not trying to, like, be stereotypical, but I feel like they never sleep. Because I always see them in, like, the library and in the computer lab.
They are always in the library.
Yeah.
They honestly, this I don't want this to come off as racist,
Yeah.
but they
Fuck
move in
racist.
packs. They move in packs.
I mean, you got to.
I want an Asian.
Yeah. that you always see them in like large groups of people. Like they're always
they
like,
always play
surrounded by.
basketball in the gym by themselves.
They play it.
Wear like fucking NBA jerseys or t-shirt jerseys.
They don't understand it.
Yeah.
They don't understand.
I saw Porzingis and Melo on the Knicks, and I walked by and I was like, "Hey, Porzingis and Carmelo got back together." They just kind of looked at me.
They didn't understand.
They understood. If they speak English, they understood. Follow the NBA.
Yeah. What is importance of humor in serious times?
To a certain extent.
Important?
That's a slippery slope.
Yeah.
Some shit's too soon.
Yeah.
I like to joke about things even in the moment. I don't like to say humor's
I
ever
feel like
off
that
limits.
pisses other people
It is.
off.
It does.
Straight
It does.
It is,
Can I do
yeah.
a situation and like I feel like even you'd be like I wouldn't joke about that.
Okay.
All right, my brother dies like back home. Let's say Max dies.
Right.
Would you say a joke that night? Like, oh,
Absolutely.
he's not coming down to the most state this weekend anymore. Like, would you say a joke?
No,
like,
you wouldn't.
No,
No.
you
It would be a
wouldn't.
terrible joke, but no, absolutely not. Absolutely not.
So yeah, so it has a limit.
No, yeah, absolutely. I mean, you gotta be sensitive. You gotta be cautious to other people's feelings whenever you're.
Of course, yeah.
But like,
Yeah,
I don't like. I'm more so talking about like 9/11. Like, can you guys joke about that? Is that like
Not yet.
no?
No.
If it's not yet, then it's probably not ever. To be
I
honest,
feel like no one's ever gonna be able to joke about that.
I'm able to joke about it honestly. 'Cause
Really?
I think
can.
humor adds like another element, like of like.
Is it a good element?
Obviously, we can all mutually. Oh, my bad. We can all mutually agree that like 9/11's a very fucked up
So
thing.
sweep under the rug.
It's like,
I don't want to hear a joke.
but like I'd rather fully accept it by like joking about it. You know?
I wouldn't
do
joke
that. I
about
wouldn't do it
it,
through like
dude,
grievance
no.
and like mourning and sorrow. Like
I think in the
people
beginning,
were burning
maybe.
off the building, jumping off like 40
Yeah.
stories up. That's fucked
What
up.
if you were there?
Yeah.
Why don't you put yourself in those shoes?
What if you lived in New York even like that happened in your
Yeah,
city?
dude. It's fucked.
It's
That's
not like
large,
a
sure.
like obviously it's not like I find any of that like
Funny.
yeah.
So there's no point to joke
I
about it.
dude, like, I
That's how I
don't know.
feel.
No,
There's nothing funny about it.
I just think humor like it helps with the coping.
You can be right, and you probably are right, but like it's just not funny, so I wouldn't want to hear a joke about it.
Yeah.
That's all.
I bet there are some good stand-ups that you would like about like some pretty
Yeah,
like,
stand-up guys do have fucked up humor, and I do laugh.
that's more what I'm referring to. Okay.
Yeah. That's what you're saying.
I'm gonna throw this away too.
I just think about conspiracies with like 9/11.
We were watching this
Yeah.
morning a little bit.
Really?
That was
It's really interesting.
It's fucking sketch. I think 9/11 probably was a cover.
I think there's a very good chance of it.
Jet fuel doesn't melt steel
Which
beams.
is messed
One
up.
plane exploded on its own, and Dick Cheney just got super rich off the war. That's why I believe it was a cover-up.
I just believe it, but yeah, with like that building falling down,
So
with like all
sketch.
those files.
Building. What was the name of the building?
I don't-
Pentagon had a lot of those files too. That apparently like.
Yeah, I
Building
don't.
11. Was that what it was called?
No, it was like by the two twin towers. I don't know what it was called, but it like collapsed on its own.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it collapsed. It collapsed like an explosion too. It fell straight down.
Yeah.
Just like the tower. Like
Yeah,
The
and like
Twin
no one
Towers did.
talks about that building. Like it's so weird. Like everyone shines light on like the twin towers, and then like not even really the Pentagon. Not even.
But how did it fall?
A bomb.
What?
They planted a bomb.
What the
Like who planted a bomb?
Probably the government. I think the government just like I think it was a win-win between like.
But like, how did they explain it? Like falling.
They never talk
Dude,
about
I
it.
still can't believe
Like
it.
that-
They literally just swept it under the rug.
That
just
building next to the two towers.
Dude, read the document.
They never talk about it.
Read the document.
I've
that
only
the
heard
US
about it in Zeitgeist. That was the only like time I ever heard about it.
Yeah, it's never talked about.
If
It's
you're
weird.
like a conspiracy theorist, just read the statement like that we released afterward explaining everything. Like AJ literally said they identified one of the pilots as like his ID line like in the rubble of like one of the planes. I'm like, an ID wouldn't just perfectly land there. Like that's just so unrealistic.
Well, it was found on the streets, right?
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
Wait,
I don't know
what?
which one. That's how they ID'd one of them. Was like, yeah, we found his ID in the rubble of the plane. I'm like, bullshit.
One of the
like,
pilots
that's so
of the plane.
unbelievable. Like, you got to think of a
What
better
do you
line.
mean?
It'd be like, let's say I was on the plane and I did it. They were like, yeah, we found his wallet. Like, it was Joe Ernst. You know what I mean? Like, that's just like, that's a terrible excuse.
They got.
I don't believe
Well, it was
that.
Harris-
They
his ID,
said that
right?
they found his ID after the plane
Yeah.
crash. How?
On the
Yeah,
streets.
it's bullshit. Yeah, I don't know.
What?
Yeah.
One of the pilots or one of the terrorists?
Whenever you get into the conspiracies behind it, it just doesn't add up and like.
It doesn't add up.
Not at all.
And yeah, I think Dick Cheney's a pretty bad human being, so I wouldn't put it past him.
Yeah.
Was he the VP at the time?
Yeah.
I didn't know. I always heard his name and how corrupt he was.
He sold military arms. Like, literally all the contracts that the U.S. had after that to fund that war are from him and his friends. They made tens of billions of dollars. Billions. Like, they just got stupid rich off the war. Like, how's the vice president gonna get rich on a war he started?
That's fucked.
That's why I don't like Trump, like, doing shit to try and make money when he's the president. I'm just like, are you trying to serve yourself or serve the people right now?
Well, he's not accepting the salary from.
He's not accepting a $400,000 salary when his company makes millions of dollars a year. Like, $400,000 is obviously nothing.
Yeah.
He's supposed to be valued at $10 million. Like, that's literally chump change.
Yeah.
That's just a PR move.
I don't know. And everyone talks about like North Korea and everything, and I like see all these stuff on Facebook, and even like my local like news channel back home posted about it. And I feel like not a lot of people worry about it. Should we worry about that stuff? Like them bombing?
I think we should a little bit. I think that's why he does the NFL stuff.
Yeah, like no one worries about it. Yeah.
Like we're definitely vulnerable.
Like what if it happens?
How vulnerable
are
we really? If they send anything up that's heading towards us, we just shoot it down.
In Springfield, Missouri, how vulnerable are we? I feel very safe right
here. As a country.
I feel very safe anywhere in the Midwest.
We would shoot down anything in the sky.
Yeah.
It's got a long way to go.
We have so much time. We spend so much money in the military, like we can easily do that. I'm not truly worried, it just sucks like to know that there's a country out there that's like thinking about nuking.
I mean, yeah, like being a possibility.
It's just not comforting.
No.
Well, and we're like in the middle of the nation, like in Missouri.
Yeah.
You'd have to fly over like all that ocean. No, they're hitting coast. They're
Probably, yeah.
They're going for like
the
LA. Honestly, that's probably who they'd go for.
That's terrifying.
That they wouldn't be able to do it.
Maybe San Francisco, maybe San Diego.
U.S. geographically is too perfect.
Maybe Seattle too.
Do we really even know what they have though? Like, I know we have an idea, huh?
I don't think they have a nuke, but I think they have some pretty powerful. Like that one bomb Trump dropped, that was the biggest non-nuke. I bet they have some shit like that.
Oh,
if I had to guess.
Where was that? Where did he drop that?
I have no idea. I don't remember.
Was it just somewhere in the Middle East?
I know it was in the Middle East. I just don't remember where.
If I was in the Middle East, I'd just be so pissed off. Like, I would just be like, this place sucks. Like, not only do we destroy ourselves, but people from outside of here try to destroy us too.
Dude, I'd be so scared.
Yeah.
I'd run away. I wouldn't try.
I would not stay in the Middle East.
I'd be like, fuck this. This is bullshit.
Some of them like can't though.
You're right.
It
like
sucks.
we don't let them in, so they can't come here.
Yeah.
We're supposed to be the land of opportunity for people.
Yeah. I mean, it sucks that like we can't let them in, but at the same time, like there's so much shit that bad shit that happens with I don't know, all the terrorists.
Customs?
I don't know. Yeah.
Girls who text 15 guys at a time.
Those are the ones I go after.
I was thinking about Sarah, that's why. I think she's like that type of person. So North Korea's right up here.
I just hate that China's their ally.
So then there's
It's just
California.
like, come on, China,
that makes sense.
This is really old. Look, it says South Zone and North Zone. It doesn't say North or South Korea. This is like a super old globe.
The reason I'm scared about that is because China's government said if we bomb them first, China will back North Korea.
Ooh.
And like, I don't think we can afford a war with China.
Why?
I think they have the money and the people too that we'd actually just have two superpowers fighting. The world doesn't need that.
Have you ever fought China?
Yeah, the world does not need that.
Have you ever fought China?
We were like on their side for World War II because Japan was fucking up China. Japan fucked up China.
Why are they on Korea's side?
It's just like one of those stupid like long allies that you just have. They just, I don't know, they're close, so they don't.
But if we don't bomb first, then what?
If they bomb us first, they won't take a side, and if we bomb them first, they'll take their side.
Oh.
It's a little concerning because I think Trump's pretty fucking sporadic.
Yeah.
I feel like he could just be awake at 2 a.m. and get pissed off and hit the
But
button.
doesn't the commander-in-chief have to...
He is the commander.
No, the... what's the other one?
Is it 2? I thought the president has the power to pull a nuke whenever he wants.
He does, but I thought there has to be
That's why
2.
I
I thought there has to be 2. Maybe you're right. I know he has the power to declare war. He has the power to declare war. I don't know if he has the
nuclear
power.
codes for sure.
Yeah, he has the codes, but he has the power to declare war, but I don't know if he has the power to actually send a nuke.
No.
Well, to declare war, he can. What is it? Yeah, you have to have Congress or something to declare war. Does president have power to nuke? Oh, Trump can launch nuclear weapons. Can the president launch a nuclear strike on his own? Here we go. PBS. Do we trust PBS or is that fake news?
I use PBS.
I would trust it.
Oh, of course I trust PBS. Having some understanding of the levers that president can exercise, I worry about, frankly, the access to the nuclear codes. In a fit of pique, he decides to do something about Kim Jong-un. There's actually very little to stop him. Bill systems built to ensure rapid response if necessary. So there's very little. I think he has to pull it, and then it's like, I think it goes to like the commander of that branch, and then the guy who does it.
Yeah.
So like if either of them want to like defect and go AWOL, like it wouldn't happen. But like you're just gonna listen to the president at that point.
Yeah.
That's the president. Shit, I would probably. Oh man. How about that question? If you're a pilot in the Air Force and they're like, "Hey man, president said you gotta go nuke. You gotta go nuke this."
Yeah, because the one guy who
country
did
in Africa, like whatever, just some random ass country. Would you do it?
What about the one guy
Would you
who did
defect?
it?
I mean, to justify it, you could say that.
Would there be a pilot doing that, or would what
Pilots
about?
have to fly over the nuke and drop it.
Yeah, but what about like computerized?
Yeah, what about...
Or
So you're saying like
Actually, with the
I don't
nuke,
think
they would
they would
trust a
use-
person. I don't think they would want to do that by a robot.
You think?
I don't know.
I don't
feel
know
like
if
they'd
they.
want someone in the cockpit to just like something happens.
But what if he thinks like, what if they won't do it?
Yeah, that's something. I wonder if.
Yeah, machines are more reliable.
Yeah.
What were you saying about
Scary.
the one guy? You said something about the one guy just now. About one guy doing that. You're referencing back to something.
Huh?
He was
know.
referencing to something that already happened. You said
I think I kind of know what you're talking about, but I already forgot that thought, to be honest.
I wanted to hear it.
I can't remember.
It was about somebody who already did it or something you were talking about, I think is what you're trying to get at.
Ooh. Yeah, I don't know.
That's
Fuck it. I
wrong.
can't remember.
There's only been 2 nukes dropped ever,
Ever?
right?
I don't know.
Hiroshima.
And Nagasaki.
And the guy who dropped them killed himself.
Why?
What?
Yeah.
The U.S. pilot?
Yeah.
They
Maybe
both
that's what
died?
you were getting at.
I one of them.
From the
Yeah,
radio.
pull it
from the
up. Pull it
explosion?
up.
I can
Yeah.
never do that. Kill
He has, like, a
myself
quote.
to kill other people.
He has a quote like, "I have become death,
You wouldn't be a good
destroyer
fit for
of worlds," or
Probably
something like
not.
that.
And then he died.
Well, I don't know. I just know he has that quote. That's all I know about him is that he killed himself in that.
Did he kill himself? Oh, from the explosion.
Like a few years later.
Oh, alright.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd probably kill myself.
Like here, Google it. Google it. I'm
I'd be
like
so,
99% sure I'm right, but I could be wrong. I don't know.
You're probably right. How could you live with
War.
yourself?
True.
Honestly.
Pilot
Jeez.
suicide.
How could you live with yourself, especially if you really got to see the effects that you put on all those people, on humanity, like.
Just seeing
I don't know,
people
you'd be like-
radiated, and you're like, I did that.
Oh my god. Even after like killing one person, I couldn't live with myself.
Oh,
Yeah.
Ugh.
you would think about it a lot for a long time. You know, like that thought would cross your mind. Oh, that would suck.
That's like when I think about, I don't know, like major criminal cases like
Wow,
O.J.
this dude was
Simpson.
a shit.
I know he killed his ex-wife and that guy. So how the fuck does he live with himself?
The whole
like,
country
He
did,
doesn't
apparently,
care.
right?
OJ's just messed up mentally. He
like
doesn't
he's
give a
so
fuck.
fucked up.
Yeah.
Like I read this book. Like he clearly said that he killed them. Like it's insane. Well, you can't do double jeopardy, obviously. So yeah, after he is like not guilty,
yeah.
he's like, yeah, I killed them.
Unless
What
new
the
evidence
hell?
comes up. Unless new evidence is found. then
they can't reopen.
the case.
Insane.
That's scary.
And so much evidence was found, and they pulled like
Is
the
he already in
race.
jail though?
He's
Yeah,
out
just played
now.
the race
He's
card.
out
They
again.
played the race card.
He just got out
It
again.
pisses me
How
off.
old is he
I
now?
watched that.
Oh, he's got to be like
6 years,
50 or
70.
60.
Okay.
That was
How
high
old is he?
Wasn't he? He was really good at football. at
Free
one
the
point,
Jews.
right?
He was really popular. Yeah.
He was
That's
so
crazy.
good at football. And just like Adrian Peterson just starts like murking his family or something. It's just like, what
Well,
the
what's his
fuck?
name? Beat his wife. Wasn't that Adrian?
He's 70.
Rice.
Oh,
Holy
Ray Rice.
70?
Yeah, I didn't think he
Wow.
was that old.
Have you seen the video?
Wow.
No.
Watch the video and tell me what you think.
Well, even
Did he really beat his wife?
like his
Yeah.
lawyers
Yeah, he did,
knew
but watch the
too
video,
that
it's
he
so
killed.
amazing.
Like there's this series on Netflix
Ray
about
Rice.
O.J.
Do it later,
Simpson.
Why not? I can't watch it now.
I feel like I heard about that before.
Yeah, it's so good.
I think I started watching it, but I stopped watching it or
Well,
something.
it gets better. It's like
Really?
kind of bad at first. Yeah, it's called.
It was a really slow start.
Yeah, it's called
Okay,
The People
yeah.
versus OJ. Like it's really good. I watched it in like one night, but it like pisses me off at the end because you just see him like.
It's
Ray
on
Rice
Netflix.
beats his wife.
Yeah, it's on Netflix.
What the fuck?
Football star cut
You
by
watched
the
the
Ravens
video?
tonight, suspended by the
Video's
NFL
wild,
after a
man.
troubling new video.
So is that why he got kicked out of the NFL? Was
He didn't
that
get kicked out, but no one
Who?
fucks with him.
Ray Rice?
First time we're seeing
Videos.
something else. What happened in the moments
Dude, the craziest thing in all of sports.
his job. Tonight the NFL
Those
taking
fucking
action
Colombian
with authorities
soccer
now.
under Pablo Escobar.
Oh shit.
It's so fucking wild.
I was gonna say
happened?
Bruce Jenner becoming Caitlyn Jenner.
Oh my god, yeah, that like crushed my dad. He was like, "Fuck, what?"
That's so weird. Like one of the greatest athletes like ever
I
becomes a
know.
woman. Like
Oh shit!
what? Like where?
Oh shit!
Right?
Yeah.
Damn, he drug her out of the elevator.
It's a wild
Oh,
video.
that happened a while ago.
Like the fucking world we live in is just crazy.
Yeah.
It's messed up.
It's fun to just sit back and watch it.
Like,
It's like, you really did that?
Dude, I wanna like
And like all of the different, like I think about that, and then like there are like 10 different ways people identify themselves, like what kind of gender they are, or like what kind of sex they are. I'm like,
that's so bizarre.
You only have
So
two sexes,
bizarre.
So like your preference, sexual preference could be like 10 different things. I guess.
well, and then
Damn, he
like
was such a good running
sociology, we
back.
talk about it so much,
Yeah.
and it's like,
Yeah, he is really good. Damn,
That's wild, isn't it?
such a shame.
Ray Rice?
Yeah.
did he go to jail?
I don't think so.
What?
Because his wife didn't want to press charges. They were together.
Oh my yeah, that's crazy though.
It's nuts. Is this I guess this is my fork. And it's not even so no
I want to go
Will
watch
you,
The Hangover.
Were you eating that Chinese with a fork?
Yeah.
Same.
What the fuck?
I've never learned how to use chopsticks personally.
Yeah, fuck that.
You
shit.
haven't?
No.
I do it wrong apparently, but I can.
Yeah. I just
It's
don't.
a Japanese, but he's like, you do that wrong, and it's like, well, it works.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever gets the job done. Who really cares?
To me, it's just like, how did they not evolve to like put fucking shit at the end of their stick?
Do you think it's
they
really-
just limits themselves? Like, don't
I
get
agree.
it.
Like a fork is
When they
way more
try to mix
practical.
like noodles and soup with chopsticks, I'm like, what the fuck?
I can't do noodles and
Use a
chopsticks.
spoon. Like, you're welcome. I'm helping you here. I'm not doing this to hurt you. You will be happier.
Yourself some proper utensils.
Just yeah. I don't get it. It's just a natural step of evolution that after you have the stick, you put something under it to stab it. Like, we were normal.
It's practical.
They just took pride in
No shit, really?
pieces of wood.
Yeah.
30 midnight. I'm gonna be dead tomorrow.
Why do you have to get up early?
Well, yeah, I was like the tailgate and stuff like that.
Or are you gonna go tailgate?
Yeah, and it's Dad's weekend, so.
Oh,
Is your dad coming in town?
Hey, by the way,
Yep.
do you get a drink with them?
parents.
Are you gonna drink?
my parents
I don't
came
know.
downtown
I mean,
for-
he was a partier in college. We'll see how he is. I don't know. My mom's not coming, so.
You said your dad's coming in town? Mm-hmm.
For Dad's weekend, yeah.
Good thing we're not throwing down here.
Yeah, thank God.
I don't know if he'll let me drink or not. We'll see. He's cool, but.
I had a shower beer at home with my parents there, and it was the greatest thing ever.
You get a shower beer?
I'm optimistic he's going to surprise you.
I love.
I feel like he's gonna surprise me.
I-
I mean, he was a partier in college.
Yeah,
Like, he
he'll be
loves
cool.
he loves college.
He'll be
I think
cool.
he's excited. I hope so.
I've seen that with a lot of I've heard that from a lot of people how their parents loosen up after college, and I know mine did a lot, and
Mm-hmm.
I think he'll surprise you.
I hope, because I don't want to be sober tomorrow.
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed. I'm hoping. But I don't know with like it being on campus, it might freak them out. Like, there's a ton of cops around too, aren't there? Or like
Around campus?
at the tailgate.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know if that would maybe freak him out. He'd be like, yeah.
Oh, he'd be like considered like underage. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. 'Cause
Yeah.
I'm not of
That's
age
how my
yet.
dad is. Mine is really protective of the law.
Yeah, same. He probably
why,
wouldn't.
I don't know if I'm telling him.
Huh?
I don't know if I'm gonna tell him.
Oh. Yeah, we'll see. But everyone drinks at the tailgate, so
Yeah.
it should be fine. Or maybe I'll drink before. But I don't have any alcohol right now.
Go to Cakes and Eggs.
I'm staying sober tomorrow just because my family's coming into town. I'm just like, nah, I'm not gonna like get drunk and then go hang out with my family.
I told my
Yeah,
mom
that's a
she's
good
coming
idea.
in for homecoming. I think I said I'm gonna be wasted, so you can either come join me or not because I'm coming in my house.
Homecoming's next week.
Yeah, I know.
Oh yeah. I'll be drinking then for sure. Yeah, wait, so your mom's coming down that weekend?
She says so.
She should join. She
doesn't drink anymore. She says she doesn't really drink much at all. She only drinks like margaritas and little. And she's
How
like,
do you think she'd be in that environment?
I don't know. My dad likes that environment. My mom doesn't.
That's,
I
yeah.
want my dad to come down, but I don't know if he will. He might if he gets a game down here. Like if Nick's or somebody plays, he might. It'd be nice. If
Does
he
your
got-
dad coach?
No, he refs.
Okay.
That's dope.
Mhm. I really want to go watch. I'm gonna go watch Hangover.
You
I haven't
are?
seen that movie in a
Right
bit.
now? In the living room?
Yeah.
Let's fucking do it.
Let's do it.
Let's end this bitch.
What do we make a minute? Hour 30.
Yeah.
Wait, how many people
yeah.
did you say you got
Jet
last time?
fuel does not burn
I actually got
steel
300
beams.
on one video.
George
I don't
Bush
know.
did
I don't know
9/11.
why. I think it might have been some of the tagging.
Did you hear that?
Wait, what?
I just yelled, jet fuel doesn't burn steel beams. George Bush did 9/11.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Oh, what a send off. That's how we're gonna end it.
It was Cheney, not Bush.
Wait, what did you?